Top 8 Zodiac Couple Matches that were written in the stars. Have you ever met someone, and felt a strange, quiet certainty in your bones? Like you were just picking up a conversation you started 1,000 years ago. Some loves are accidents. Convenient. Comfortable. But others feel different. They feel like remembering. Like a piece of your soul, out there orbiting in the cosmos, finally finding its way home. What if I told you that for some couples, the first chapter of their love story wasn't written on a first date, but in the constellations at the moment they were born? That their bond was a celestial signature, a destiny coded into their very essence. Today, we're counting down the top 8 Zodiac couple matches that were truly written in the stars. These are the pairings where the pull isn't just physical or emotional, it's gravitational. It's cosmic. Stay until the end, because number 1 is a love so profound, it redefines what we think soulmates can be. Number 8, Aries and Leo. Why they are magnetic. This is the royal couple of the zodiac. Aries, the bold pioneer, and Leo, the radiant monarch. They don't just see each other, they see each other's brilliance, and it's like looking into a mirror of pure potential. Their attraction is instant, a competitive spark that quickly ignites into a mutual admiration society. They are drawn to the strength, the courage, the refusal to be ordinary. The bond and balance. Emotionally, it's a grand, dramatic, loyal alliance. They communicate in shouts and grand gestures, in passionate debates and even more passionate makeups. Aries charges ahead, and Leo proudly watches from their throne, cheering them on. Leo craves applause, and Aries is their most devoted, authentic fan. They challenge each other to be bigger, brighter, bolder. A mini love story, picture this. They meet at a charity gala, both vying for the same spotlight. A witty, public debate turns into a private conversation on a balcony. He, an Aries entrepreneur, talks about his risky new venture. She, a Leo actress, doesn't just listen, she leans in and says, "Forget a boardroom. Launch it on stage. I'll host." They don't fall in love quietly, they build an empire together. Their fights are legendary, their reconciliations epic. They last because their world is more vibrant, more exciting, and more adored with the other in it. This is a love that burns bright, and warm, and fierce. Struggle, two massive egos can clash. It's a constant dance of who leads. But when they learn to share the crown, they become unstoppable. From a fire that lights up the sky, we descend to an earth that knows how to wait. A love not of spectacle, but of silent, unshakable building. Number 7, Taurus and Virgo. Why they are magnetic. This is the love built by hand, stone by steady stone. Taurus, the sensual architect, and Virgo, the meticulous gardener. They are drawn to each other's quiet competence, their shared language of service and stability. There's no dizzying flash, just a deep, soothing sense of rightness. It feels like coming home to a well-kept house, where everything has its place, including your heart. The bond and balance, their connection is a sanctuary. It's in the practicalities, Virgo remembering Taurus's favorite tea, Taurus creating a cozy, beautiful space for Virgo to unwind. They communicate through acts of service, through noticing the small things. Taurus grounds Virgo's anxious mind, while Virgo helps Taurus turn their beautiful dreams into tangible plans. They are each other's safe harbor in a chaotic world. A mini love story, imagine a Sunday. No grand plans. He's a Taurus chef, puttering in the kitchen, the air rich with the smell of slow-cooking stew. She's a Virgo editor, curled on the couch, meticulously annotating a manuscript. Their eyes meet. No words are needed. Later, he serves her a perfect bowl, and she has already sorted his chaotic spice drawer. A conflict arises over a financial decision. Taurus wants the luxurious sofa, Virgo wants the practical one. The debate is detailed, almost comical. But they resolve it not with fireworks, but with a compromise, the practical frame, the luxurious fabric. Their love lasts because it is reliable. It is a promise, daily renewed through small, loving actions. Struggle, they can get stuck in routines, fearing change. Their world can become too small. But when they remember to bring their practicality to adventures, they build a life that is both secure and deeply satisfying. But what of the love that exists not in the tangible, but in the realm of thought? A connection so mentally electrifying, it feels like finding your intellectual soulmate. Number 6, Gemini and Aquarius. Why they are magnetic. This is the meeting of two air signs, a whirlwind of ideas and intellectual curiosity. Gemini, the quick-witted storyteller, and Aquarius, the visionary humanitarian. They are drawn to each other's minds first. A conversation that starts with, "What do you think about?" and ends hours later, having solved the world's problems and invented 3 new inside jokes. They feel like finding the one person who not only keeps up but flies ahead of you. The bond and balance. Their bond is a lively, stimulating, and fiercely independent friendship that just happens to be a romance. They give each other immense space to be weird, to pursue separate interests, and come back with stories. Emotionally, it's more detached than others, but their psychological connection is ironclad. They are each other's favorite person to talk to, about anything and everything. A mini love story. They meet at a weird art installation or a tech conference. A debate about AI ethics or the symbolism in a film turns into a marathon talk at a 24-hour diner. She's a Gemini journalist, talking a mile a minute. He's an Aquarius coder, listening, then reframing her thoughts in a way that blows her mind. Their relationship is a series of adventures, late-night podcasts shared through earbuds, texting each other bizarre articles. A struggle might be a fear of heavy, emotional scenes. They'd rather intellectualize their feelings. But when one is genuinely hurt, the other uses their brilliant mind not to analyze, but to devise the perfect, quirky way to cheer them up. They last because they are never, ever bored. Their love is a fascinating, lifelong conversation. Struggle, depth can be scary. Avoiding emotional vulnerability is their kryptonite. But when they learn to translate thought into feeling, their bond becomes unbreakable. From the airy realm of the mind, we dive into the oceanic depths of feeling. Number 5, Cancer and Pisces. Why they are magnetic. This is the most empathetic, psychic connection of the zodiac. Cancer, the nurturing moonchild, and Pisces, the boundless dreamer. They don't just fall in love, they dissolve into each other. The attraction is a soft, magnetic pull, a knowing glance that says, "I feel it too." They are drawn to the profound emotional safety they offer, a world where feelings are not just allowed, they are the primary language. The bond and balance. Theirs is a deeply romantic, almost poetic bond. Cancer provides the safe, cozy shell, the home, the warmth, the unwavering loyalty. Pisces provides the magic, the romance, the spiritual depth, the endless compassion. They communicate without words, through touch, through art, through a shared tear during a sad movie. They balance each other. Cancer grounds Pisces' tendency to float away, and Pisces helps Cancer dream beyond their shell. A mini love story. It's a rainy afternoon. They're in the Cancer's, apartment. She's a Pisces artist, painting by the window. He's cooking soup, just because she mentioned she felt a little down that morning. No grand declaration. He just brings her a bowl, wraps a blanket around her shoulders, and kisses her temple. She looks up, her eyes saying everything. Their conflicts are rare, but when they happen, they are tidal waves of emotion, not anger, but overwhelming hurt. But their makeup is just as deep, a long, wordless hug where they simply feel the other's heartbeat until the storm passes. They last because they offer a level of understanding so complete, the outside world simply fades away. This is a sanctuary love. Struggle. They can become a closed loop, lost in a fantasy world, or enabling each other's moods. They need to remember to sometimes come up for air. But theirs is a love that truly feels like fate. Number 4, Scorpio and Cancer. Why they are magnetic. This is the ultimate, ride or die, bond. Scorpio, the intense transformer, and Cancer, the nurturing guardian. Scorpio is drawn to Cancer's fathomless capacity for loyalty and emotional honesty. Cancer is drawn to Scorpio's power, their depth, their unwavering focus. It's a magnetic pull into the emotional underworld, and only they have the map. The bond and balance, this is profoundly psychological and soul-deep. Scorpio craves a depth most people run from. Cancer not only stays, they build a home there. Cancer provides the unconditional safety Scorpio needs to shed their armored shell. Scorpio provides the fierce, possessive protection Cancer secretly adores. Their communication is often silent, intuitive. They know. A mini love story, they meet under intense circumstances, a crisis, a deep late-night conversation. He's a Scorpio investigator, she's a Cancer therapist. He sees past her professional calm to the fierce heart within. She sees past his brooding intensity to the vulnerable, loyal soul hiding beneath. Their love is a series of tests, of slow-burning trust. A conflict might be Scorpio's jealousy or Cancer's moody withdrawal. But the reconciliation is volcanic, raw, and leaves them closer than ever. Their strength is an unbreakable loyalty. The world could fall apart, but they would stand back to back, protecting their own. They last because they have seen each other's shadows, and chosen to love them, too. Struggle, it can be intensely codependent and emotionally draining. The drama can be addictive. But when healthy, it's the most loyal bond imaginable. From the depths, we rise to the peak. A love of equals, of shared conquests, and a vision so grand it needs two brilliant minds to hold it. Number 3, Sagittarius and Aquarius. Why they are magnetic, this is the ultimate freedom-loving, visionary duo. Sagittarius, the philosophical archer, and Aquarius, the humanitarian revolutionary. They are drawn to each other's radical openness, their thirst for knowledge, and their disdain for boring, conventional lives. It feels less like falling in love and more like finding your co-pilot for a trip around the world, and around the mind. The bond and balance, their bond is a thrilling intellectual and adventurous partnership. They give each other boundless freedom, trusting completely. They communicate in big ideas, future plans, and hilarious observations about the world. Sagittarius brings the optimism and fiery passion, Aquarius brings the innovative, cool-headed logic. Together, they don't just have a relationship, they have a mission. A mini love story, they meet in another country, or at a lecture on something obscure. Instant best friends. She's a Sagittarius travel writer, he's an Aquarius social entrepreneur. Their first date is a 3-day road trip to a protest or a music festival. Their home is filled with maps, half-finished projects, and friends from all over the globe. A struggle? Commitment can feel like a cage. But their commitment isn't to tradition, it's to each other's growth. A proposal might be, I got us tickets to Nepal for a year. Come build a school with me. They last because they are the one person who never, ever holds the other back. They are soulmates in liberation. Struggle, emotional warmth can sometimes take a backseat to ideas. They must remember to tend to the heart, not just the mind and the adventure. But theirs is a love that truly changes the world. And now, we arrive at the doorstep of perfection. The couple often called the power couple of the Zodiac. A love built on respect, elegance, and a shared dream of a beautiful life. Number 2, Libra and Leo. Why they are magnetic. This is romance, glamour, and mutual admiration personified. Libra, the harmonious aesthete, and Leo, the radiant performer. They see in each other the ultimate partner in crime for creating a beautiful, social, celebrated life. Libra is drawn to Leo's confidence and warmth, Leo is drawn to Libra's charm, taste, and diplomatic grace. Together, they are magnetic. The bond and balance, this is a partnership of public and private harmony. Libra soothes Leo's occasional prideful storms with gentle words. Leo gives Libra the decisiveness and passion they sometimes lack. They bond over art, culture, entertaining, and building a life that is not just happy, but beautiful. They are each other's biggest supporter and most attractive accessory. A mini love story, they meet at a gallery opening or a charity ball. Their eyes lock across a crowded room. It feels like a scene from a classic film. He's a Libra lawyer with impeccable style, she's a Leo interior designer. Their courtship is a series of perfect dates, picnics with fine cheese, spontaneous weekend trips to vineyards. Their conflict? Leo might feel Libra is too focused on others' opinions, Libra might feel Leo is too stubborn. But their makeup is a grand gesture. He fills their home with her favorite flowers, she throws a surprise party in his honor. They last because they genuinely enjoy the life they build together. They make each other look good, feel good, and be better. It's a love that is both a work of art and a lasting legacy. Struggle, it can be surface level, focused on image. They must remember to connect in the quiet, messy, unglamorous moments to build true depth. But at its best, it's a storybook romance. And now, we reach the apex. The couple whose connection is so profound, so balanced, so fated, that it is often considered the zodiac's ultimate soulmate pairing. This isn't just a match. This is cosmic completion. Number 1, Taurus and Cancer. This is the love that all other loves whisper about. Taurus, the unwavering earth. Cancer, the flowing, emotional water. This isn't a collision of opposites. This is a homecoming. Why they are magnetic, from the very first moment, it feels like recognition. Taurus looks at Cancer and feels a profound sense of mine. Cancer looks at Taurus and feels a safety so deep, it's like finally exhaling after a lifetime of holding their breath. They are drawn by a primal, soul-deep need to nurture and be nurtured, to build and to belong. The bond and balance, this is the ultimate symbiotic bond. Water nourishes earth, making it fertile, soft, alive. Earth gives water a channel, a shape, a home so it doesn't lose itself to the vast ocean of feeling. Taurus provides the unshakable stability, the safe harbor, the financial security, the physical warmth. Cancer provides the emotional richness, the deep understanding, the nurturing touch, the memory of every little detail that makes a house a home. They speak a silent language of touch, of food prepared with love, of a glance across a room that says, I'm here. The love story, cinematic, let me paint it for you. He's a Taurus stone mason, hands that build things meant to last centuries. She's a Cancer historian, a heart that remembers stories meant to last forever. They meet in a quiet bookstore. He's looking for a guide on Japanese gardens. She's shelving books nearby, overhears, and without a word, walks to a specific shelf and hands him the perfect volume. Their first date isn't dinner, it's him showing her a wall he's restoring, her running her fingers over the ancient stone, understanding its story. Their life is built in the quiet moments. Sunday mornings in a sun-drenched kitchen. Him, making coffee just the way she likes it. Her, placing a warm sweater over his shoulders because she felt a draft he didn't. Their conflict is rare, but when Cancer's mood pulls in like a fog, Taurus doesn't panic. He doesn't demand words. He simply sits beside her, solid as an oak, or brings her a bowl of her favorite soup. His presence alone is the anchor. And when Taurus is stubborn, lost in a project, Cancer doesn't nag. They simply create an environment so loving, so inviting, that he naturally turns back toward the warmth. Why they are number 1, they last because their love is the foundation itself. It is not a flashy ornament on the house of their life, it is the house. The walls, the hearth, the very ground it stands on. It grows richer, deeper, and more precious with time. In a chaotic, uncertain world, they have built a private universe for two, governed by one unbreakable law, total, unwavering devotion. This is the match written in the stars, not with fleeting sparks, but with eternal constellations. Taurus and Cancer don't find love. They build a legacy of it. There they are. 8 celestial blueprints for a love that feels destined. But remember this, the stars may write the potential, the cosmic inclination, but you write the story. A challenging match can become a legendary love with effort. An easy match can be taken for granted. Maybe you saw yourself here today. Maybe you saw your person. Or perhaps, you felt a longing for a love that feels this fated. I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with your zodiac sign. Tell me, did your soulmate sign appear on this list? Or is there a love in your life that defies the stars and amazes you every day? Look up at the night sky tonight. Remember that for billions of years, particles have been spinning, colliding, forming the very elements that make up you, and the one you love. In a very real, cosmic sense, you are both made of stardust. And perhaps, that dust was always meant to find its way back together. Until next time, keep believing in magic. Keep believing in destiny. And most of all, keep your heart open to the love that is written for you, in the stars and here on earth.